Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Brad Tragic video. And today I want to talk about some news that happened a couple days ago. Um, and of course, I'm always late on everything. So today I want to talk about Cody Rhodes asking for his release, and then he got it. He got his release. And the story coming out about this is that he was giving ideas to the writers about how to get him out of the Stardust gimmick. Um, and he wanted to get out of it when his father had passed, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. But they wouldn't do it because of the whole WrestleMania thing coming up and Roman Reigns, and then they didn't want him to become a babyface at that time. Um, I'm assuming that's why he wouldn't do it why they wouldn't do it because he wanted to turn babyface. Um, and then basically calling the writers, you know, I don't even know what you call them, guys who just go after girls and hitting on girls, just hitting on developmental diva talent down on NXT evidently or something. And the writers of Raw and SmackDown just basically ignoring his ideas. So he was just basically being put in random matches and in an infinite loop. So I don't blame him for wanting to go somewhere, But this video is kind of going to be about like what would I do? Like if I was Cody Rhodes, where would I go? Um, I don't see Cody Rhodes fitting into Lucha Underground at all. And I mean, I don't blame Cody for what he did. If I was trying to get, noticed for, if I was trying to better myself, my career, and his time there alone should have gave, them a reason to pay attention because he's been there for nearly 10 years. And I don't care if some of these, lower card people, have been there the same amount of time. I mean, this guy is a Rhodes. He is a second, third generation or whatever person, and he should have been given the time to become a star. And he was a star, and they just let one of the biggest stars in their company go. He was one of the guys that should have been a big star already. They screwed up on. So in my eyes, if anybody was going to help TNA, this guy could be the guy. So hopefully TNA picks up the phone and gives him a call and make him the biggest deal ever. In my opinion, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he could do a heck of a lot in TNA. He could come in and feud with Drew McIntyre as a babyface, as a heel. Um, he can do whatever he wants, but I think give him a chance to shine as a babyface because I think people will get behind him. I think this could be the thing TNA was wanting or needing. I think they need to start getting these guys that WWE just stupidly releases, and I talked about this a long time ago about how TNA could of come out of being what they are right now. And I think what they need is star power. And Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow, Alex Riley. I mean, these three guys could walk right into TNA and become a big deal. They could even call themselves something that could kind of get them in the door. And then they wouldn't have to stay together, but they could just call them maybe, I don't know. They can't call them the outsiders because that'd be kind of weird. But they can call them something else, um, like the other promotion guys or something like that, and he'll crack jokes about how they can't believe how the WWE this camera is being utterly ridiculous today. Hold on, camera's being stupid. Oh my god, I'm just gonna hold it here. But it's annoying that they release this talent that has a lot of talent. I mean, let Drew McIntyre go, and honestly, I didn't really get to see Drew McIntyre and his run that everybody's talking about. I didn't get to see it, so I wasn't really a fan. I didn't really think they lost anything there, but I don't think he was like talentless. Like there's guys, and this is the problem with what we've had for a long time. Like they could make tag teams out of these guys that they think have no talent, but instead they just release them, and it's like it's stupid because you know they have something. Why release them? Why let them go? And now we've got a Rhodes that's been released. Now, in my eyes, why is Goldust still there? If Goldust walks out, you can dang better be sure that probably both of them will probably end up in TNA, and TNA will start to see something happen because this is going to cause a big uproar. I think it will. If Cody Rhodes shows up in TNA, something's going to happen. Something's going to start to happen. I think, and I think it's going to be different. I think this is the year, and I think TNA. I've said this before. TNA just needs to change, and I think part of it is talent, but part of it is the writing. But if they get the right talent and they get the right people behind it and the right fans behind the product again, they could go again and they have another shot at being a big deal. I don't think they should ever go against Monday Night Raw again because evidently they failed. But with the right product, they could not fail. Because right now, like it's just what's surprising to me is evidently they didn't have very good advertising back then because I never watched it when it went head to head with Raw a couple years ago, 3 years ago, whatever the hell happened. I never watched that, so I'm trying to figure out how they failed because I would have turned the channel. I don't think anything was going on back then. So I mean it's just now getting better than the WWE. So I don't know what was going on in the WWE back then for people to be watching Raw instead of TNA. Um, and I believe was it after the Aces and Eight storyline? I think it was before the Aces and Eight storyline or something like that. Supposedly that they were going head to head. I know they had Hogan. They signed Hogan and they immediately thought they could hang with the WWE, which was dumb. I think it was stupid to sign him in the beginning. But anyway, let's not make this a TNA video. But Cody Rhodes could do a lot of things. He could go to ROH and I think be a big star there. I don't think he'll do that. He could go to New Japan and be a star. Um, I undoubtedly think that something is going to happen, and either he's just going to take time off and go be with his family, or he's going to, you know, end up in TNA. And I think TNA might be good because it's a part-time kind of thing right now. He could go do that, see how they work out. And I mean, I honestly think, he's not going to make a lot of money, but, well, I mean, he'll make a lot of money. He's a top draw. I mean, if he goes out in the independent scene as Cody Rhodes, you know how much freaking signings he's going to get? He's going to get so many bookings. It's going to be insane. People are going to want him so bad. And I know TNA will probably sign him to a deal or at least let him wrestle in their company. Um, and the thing about it is, the cool thing about Cody Rhodes is I don't think he's got injured very much at all, which now I probably just jinxed him. But I don't think he's really an injury-prone kind of guy. So, I don't know. What the stupid thing? I gotta let go to stop the video. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let me hold this. Alright, so, in closing, let me know your thoughts down below, what you think about Cody Rhodes. Where do you think he's going to go? Do you think he's going to take time off, end up at TNA? I don't think Lucha Underground will be the fit for him. Like, unless they brought him in for a season, and then something happened, and then that's it. You never know. I mean, him and Johnny Morrison, whatever the hell his name is, 5,000 different names. They wrestled. They kind of came in together in WWE, I believe. So I mean, who knows? Maybe they're still friends. Maybe he's going to go there and wrestle maybe a couple seasons of Lucha Underground, and maybe he'll come back to WWE. Who knows? But I mean, I could see him going to TNA. I would definitely go to TNA. Hell with everything else. I mean, I would go to TNA and show the WWE. It seems like he's irritated with WWE too. So in closing, let me say this. How many people down below would love to see Cody Rhodes in TNA and see what they can do with him? Because I honestly think that this might actually turn TNA around a little bit because he's a huge, huge name to get for TNA. I mean, I don't know. Did Dustin Rhodes wrestle in TNA? Because I think he did. But Cody is a different person because he really is because he's got a huge following. He's got a good following. People like him. Even in Stardust, people were getting behind him. They liked him, on the internet and stuff. So Who knows? Let me know down below what you think about the whole Cody Rhodes situation, all aspects of it. Leave comments down below. Where do you think he's going to go? Do you think he was justified? Well, I mean, we know he's justified, but anyway. Um, what promotion do you think he'll fit in? I just don't think he'll fit in ROH. That's the one I don't really think he'd fit in too well. Like, he could do it, but I don't think he'd fit in very well. But all like New Japan, and Lucha Underground, there we go, and TNA or Impact Wrestling, whatever the hell you want to call it now. I think he'll fit in. Either one of them would work really well. Would Lucha Underground pick him up? I don't even think Lucha Underground would honestly pick him up. They may, but I just don't know. Like, in all honest opinion, they probably would want to do a program with him and Pentagon anyway if they brought him in, and I don't know if he would do that kind of thing. He may. Who knows? Anyway, leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that other stuff you do to the other guys and gals. And you know what? Keep on rocking.